Hey folks, how's it all going? Welcome back, and old man. We're over at the Masterbuilt again. Folks, we're going to continue on with our modifications or improvements to this grill. A lot of people ask me, Tom, are these things really necessary? And the majority of them are, no, it's not. I do these things to improve it, to enhance it, but out of the box, the Masterbuilt 560, and this is what this is the 560, works just great. So we're going to start doing some modifications that focus on that whole side. You know, to date we've done everything pretty much aesthetic on this whole side, and now we're going to start getting into where the fire is, where the charcoal stored. And one of the first things I want to start addressing here are the seals, these gaskets that come on our doors, top door, side door down there. So I'll tell you what, let's take a look at what I purchased here, and you can see it right there, and it's from islandoutdoor.com, and this is like it's a mesh. It's a stainless steel mesh that's got like a rubber coating on, a high temperature rubber coating on it. And if you're looking close right here and you're looking at the price, you go, holy cats, that's 60 bucks. Yeah, I know. That was 60 bucks, folks. So there may be some cheaper ways of doing this, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab the most expensive way and say, you know, just in case one of you are thinking about doing it too, I'm gonna try it and see if this will work. And that way you'll know whether or not you should spend 60 bucks also. And there's also, you know, obviously some other alternatives you can use, but this is 12 foot, and I tell you what, let's open up the package, take a look at it. All right, so that's what it looks like out of the package. I never found out when it says high heat, what kind of high heat it is, but I'm being told that this mesh is stainless steel. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the top lid off, and we're gonna get into how to get into or get the old seal out and put a new seal in. All right, so there's a series of screws you gotta take off, and I already got the top one off, and there's two more here that you gotta take off, and one right here. But looking at the gasket is a solid one-piece gasket, and it wraps around both sides. So, and you can kind of see how it fits on there, like that. So we're gonna have to see if this is even gonna be an option for us. All right, here it is all apart, folks. This is what it goes on, and it's a one-piece gasket. And I think anybody who's got one of these knows that this is not gonna last forever. So that's why I'm goofing around with it here today, folks. Trying to show you an alternative if you have to replace your gasket. I did kind of look on Masterbuilt, and maybe if you call them or email them, I haven't had any luck with either one. I'm sure this is meant to be replaced, so I'm sure they sell this. I would hope that they would, but like I said, I think we're gonna continue on with our orange gasket and see how fast I can get that on there, how I can get it to install, and keep on watching and show you as I do it. All right, so I got the cover and the vise, and this is kind of how I'm thinking about installing it. They've got that mesh that comes up, and that'll fit right nice on this lip here, and then I can just attach it with a sheet metal screw, and then I'll use the other screws that go through it with the cover to help hold it in place too. And then we're gonna have one joint, but then I'm gonna use the high temperature RTV caulk just to make up that joint. So in theory, it sounds simple, don't it? All right, I got the screw on there. I haven't checked yet how the cover is gonna fit with these extra screws, so I'll have to check that too. But you can see this stuff bends really nice going around the corner. I think this is gonna give it a really nice seal. So I'll keep on proceeding, give you a couple look-sees. Maybe this will work, maybe it won't. All right, we're just drilling one hole per side because I'm hoping to use the cover with the other screws to help hold it in place. Just like that. That was a little too easy. I had already pre-started it. And then that goes over like this with another one of those sheet metal screws in there. And you can see it's coming around the corner real nice. All right, that's kind of what it looks like right now. Like I said, I only got one screw on each side except for at the top where the joint is. And I just, I cut that just using sheet metal clips, and got a butt joint there. When I get everything put that back together, then I will put some RTV sealant, high temp RTV, the red stuff on there. So let's see if we can actually get this back together. All right, so I got that front plate back on, and now it's just a matter of slide it in there. You got to put the rest of the screws in there too. Got to try and get that mesh. See the mesh down below? You want to get that in there so it's not on the outside. Obviously, you want to get it in there. It looks like everything's gonna fit. Just got to make sure the mesh is down there. So when you put these other screws in there, that it's going through the mesh, because that mesh is what holds this gasket on. So I'll continue futzing around with that. Try and put a couple more screws in. All right, so in order to get the screws through the mesh, I'm just taking a scratch awl here, and I'm just taking the point and poking that through, and that elongates the mesh a little bit, and then my my screw can fit right in there, just like that. And just take my screwdriver and get it in there, just like that. Remember, if I can do it, so can you. All right, all the screws are back in. Surprisingly enough, that I went pretty easily. Using the little scratch awl here to poke a hole through that mesh made all the difference, but definitely fits. Definitely, I think it's going to be an improvement, to be honest with you. I got to take care of this joint yet, but you know what? Let's put it back on the grill, take a quick look at it. All right, folks, old gasket, new gasket, got it on there. I'm still going to use the tin foil, though, to help protect the gasket and the underside there. And fits on there. I actually loosened up my nuts a little bit on here. And so you can see it fits. And you can't see underneath there, but I'm assuming it fits nice and tight. I got to do that RTV sealant yet on that joint, and then we're obviously going to use it and see how it holds up. I'm going to hold off on the bottom one and see how the top one does, but I got to believe this has got to be better and last longer than the one that comes with the 560. So we'll, I tell you what, folks, once again, people are going to ask, oh my God, 60 bucks. You're right. And you know what I was hoping? I was hoping that this would take a little less than 3 feet, and no, it doesn't. So if it took 3 feet, then 6 foot total to do the whole thing, then you'd have, 30 bucks. That's a little bit more affordable. But you know what? You people are resourceful, and I'm sure someone's going to find a better source that's cheaper, because 60 bucks, you're right, was pretty pricey for that. But I think it's going to work. You're going to have to keep on watching to see if it does. Tom Horseman on YouTube. I hope you enjoyed this. Thumbs up, leave a comment, and as always, folks, thanks for watching.